In a village near the dense, mysterious forest of Mozambique, there lived a young girl named Zuri. Zuri was known for her gentle spirit, kindness, and unshakable respect for the natural world. Her days were spent helping the elders, gathering firewood, and caring for the sick. But there was one thing about Zuri that made her different from the others. It was her peculiar connection to the forest, as if the trees and animals whispered secrets just for her. One fateful afternoon, while deep in the forest collecting herbs, Zuri stumbled on a clearing she had never seen before. At the center of the clearing was a massive ancient tree, its roots twisted in a strange patterns that seemed almost alive. Beneath its canopy, a serpent with glistening emerald scale lay coiled on a rock, watching her with eyes as deep as the night sky. Zuri's heart raced, for she had heard stories of this serpent, a creature of immense power, both revered and feared by the people. Legend said it could grant wishes, but those who were unworthy faced their consequences. The serpent's voice broke the silence. You have come, Zuri. I have been waiting for you. Her throat tightened. Waiting for me? She asked, her voice trembling. You are different from others. You have a heart of passion, but you are not yet wise enough to understand the power that you seek. I will give you a gift, but know this. The price is huge, more than fear. Zuri's curiosity pushed aside her fear. What gift do you offer, serpent? The serpent's eyes gleamed. A stone that can any wound, any illness, no matter how great. It will make you the most powerful power in the land. But remember, the stone is not just a tool. It is a test. If you use it for selfish gain, it will abandon you. If your heart grows dark, the stone will become your core. Zuru hesitated. What do you mean, my cause? The serpent's gaze deepened. You will understand when the time comes. Without another word, the serpent slithered to the base of the tree, where it uncoiled and revealed a glowing stone hidden in the roots. It paused with an eerie light, warm to the touch. Zuru reached out, trembling with anticipation, and took the stone into her hand. She felt a rush of energy flood through her, the power of life itself. Remember, Zuri, the serpent's voice echoed. Only a pure heart can such power. Do not be deceived by the light of life, for it can blind you to the truth. The serpent vanished into the shadows of the trees, leaving Zuri standing alone with a stone, her mind swelling with thoughts of how she could use this power to help her village. Over the following weeks, Zuru's fame as a healer spread like wildfire. The stone granted her the ability to cure ailments and heal wounds with mere touch. People came from villages far and wide, desperate for her healing. She was no longer the humble girl she once was. The praise, the adoration, the gift, they made her feel invincible. Slowly, something began to change within her. She started to enjoy the power, the attention. She healed the sick only when it suited her, charging those who could afford it, and turning away those who could not. Zuri began to feel untouchable, as if the stone's power could protect her from anything, even the consequences of her actions. One evening, a mysterious traveler arrived in the village. He was a tall, dark man with piercing eyes and a voice like gravel. He had heard of Zuri's miraculous healing and came seeking for help.
My daughter is gravely ill,
he said.
She is near death, and no one else can help her. Please, you must save her.
Zuri felt a pang of doubt, but the thrill of using the stone to prove her greatness pushed the doubt aside. Bring her to me, she commanded. The man led her to a small hut, where his daughter lay, pale and breathing shallowly. Zuri knelt beside the girl, clutching the glowing stone tightly in her hands. As she placed the stone against the girl's chest, a strange thing happened. The stone grew colder. Its light dimmed. Zuri's heart raced. The stone, the source of all her powers, was no longer responding. Panic clawed at her. She tried again, more desperately this time, but the stone remained cold, lifeless. The girl's breathing became weaker with every passing moment. Why isn't it working? Zuri whispered to herself. The traveler stepped forward, his face unreadable.
You have become greedy, haven't you, Zuri? The stone knows your heart. It has grown cold because you have grown cold.
Zuri looked up at him, her fear rising. What do you mean? I helped so many. I've only ever wanted to heal. The traveler's eyes darkened.
The stone cannot heal a heart that has turned away from the true meaning of compassion. You have used it for your own gain, and now you will lose it forever.
In a final attempt, Zuri threw the stone into the ground, but it shattered into pieces. Its glow extinguished forever. The traveler's form blurred, and he vanished into the night like a shadow. Zuri fell to her knees in despair. The girl she had tried to save passed away, and in that moment, Zuri understood the serpent's warning. The true power of the stone was never in the healing. It was in the purity of her intention. What do you think Zuri should do at this time? Do you think the serpent would give her another chance? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section.